I'll be reacting to Shaman King 2021, episode 31. And I will be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped up for this. I just like how intimidating the character design for the creature is too. It looks a damn fucking cool. And I kind of like this too, seeing the fear too. I just love the way he says your fiance always like a fucking badass. I mean, I'm not surprised though. I mean, the dude's been around for like multiple years, so him noticing someone like Anna actually telling him actually makes sense. I'd be more shocked if he didn't notice her presence. Speaking of which, man, the opening, even though yes, I haven't liked the way the series is animated the last few episodes because they haven't really done a good job in the animation department. The openings always look freaking cool. Especially Chocolate. He looks like he fucking killed a lot of people in that bit in the opening, and I freaking love it. Makes him look absolutely utterly cold-blooded. I just wonder what's this thing against that big ass blade in that dude though, in that bit in the opening. Either way, can't wait to find out though. Eventually, anyway. Kind of wondering if that's going to imply that Yo's going to gain some extra power-ups from his friends eventually. Where eventually they might end up giving him energy. Because that happens in some shonen anime. Where sometimes the main character might gain extra strength by his friends. Thankfully, he was there, though, to avert a potential disaster. So it could have been worse. Woo, boy. It wasn't the best of meeting, but hey, you know what? At least we know that things end up well with her. I'm actually shocked about that. At least the... Whoa! Maybe by sensing Yo's Furiyuku, that probably is how she figured it out. I like the way he says it with like an edge of fear in his voice too. It's kind of cute. Huh. Well then. I mean, at least it's a better greeting than being slapped or punched. The thing is, he's got to look at it from Anna's perspective too. Could be the rough upbringing of Anna's circumstances, though. She's probably the opposite of spoiled. That's going to be my guess. She probably. I mean, Yo didn't exactly show off his best side when he first was in the appearance of Anna. So I could see why things weren't going to go off swellingly from the get go. There's probably more to it than just that, though. Yeah, but the way things start out, I'm like, it's definitely less than optimal, though. I'm assuming because that's what. I'm assuming because it's like demon-like things. They just like to cause agony. Hmm. I kind of like this how they explain the mechanics of how demons work in this series. Which in that case, that'd be Monza. If only life were that simple. Unfortunately, it isn't that simple. I'm gonna assume that. Hmm. I wonder if Matsumune had anything tragic happen to a love him, because with the way he's talking, he sounds like a dude who couldn't protect what was important to him in the past. Going by the way he was talking. No, this is fucking cute the way he reacts. Hey, he's got a cute little kitty sleep. Oh man, he probably. But there's a difference though. With the way honestly they look like sheer annoyance, it's not like she's making physical efforts towards killing you. Sounds more like when she said it, it sounded more like disappointment coming from her voice, more than anything. For some reason, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Blade saying let's stop squad with each other. I don't know why. Oh boy. Okay, that explains why Anna also oversees a lot of Yo's training too in the series. And that further explains why she's they're trying to have her marry Yo also. At least more reason as to why that's the case. Usually when I pick souvenirs, I just pick the thing that looks the most interesting. I don't even dwell on it too much because then I'd stress myself out too much. Whoa. I mean, yeah, those two would probably no, they would like those, but he has to get different shit for the If I were him, I would have immediately clarified why I said those words. Okay, that's kind of scary there. Whoa! Probably because she could easily read her mind. Read his mind. That's probably why. I think he's taking the wrong approach here. He's already putting her on a lot of pressure, considering that it doesn't seem like she interacts with a lot of people that often. Here, I actually don't blame her for slapping Yo. Yeah, she actually did say that earlier. Oh! Here, I actually don't mind her slapping you. There's a lot of reasons why she did that. I mean, he instantly invaded her personal space. Probably not. Oh. Whoa. And you know what I like about this bit here? It shows us that Yo had another chance of choosing someone else to be wed to, but here it shows us that he's still going to go for Anna. I like that bit there. I like that work from the subtitlers where they even actually redid the text on the building there. That's going to take a lot of work. Maybe she has a lot of Furico that can curse people around her. That's my guess. Aww. Hey, I'm not gonna blame Yo for being creeped the fuck out though. And that makes me feel bad for Anna though. Just imagine being a 10-year-old and having to deal with that, being isolated by other people because just demons constantly spawning right behind you, outside of your control. That's it shows me how much. No, it definitely isn't understand. Anna doesn't want people to get hurt, and that explains why she isolates herself. Hey, at the very least, he's got some cat-like reflexes, though. Aww. And that also explains why in the series, Anna's not like the most socially active person, too. That actually contextualizes a lot of bits of her personality in the series. Oh, yeah, you can't see the demon. It would look like our boy did all that damage. Oh, man, I feel sorry for that old man. Okay, at least he immediately assessed the situation. If I were you, I would just go with that. I'd be like, yes, I did that. Just to temporarily take advantage of the situation. Oh, right. So there's finally we're seeing where he starts to become a badass. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna be the moment where she falls for our boy. And the song, it sounds so damn glorious too. Oh, and I love that. I love that bit there because it shows you how much of a good person Anna is at heart there in that specific moment. Yeah. Yo, that was fucking epic. Because at least now they're showing the seeds into both Anna and warming up to each other finally. Oh. Okay. I mean, anyone in this spot would likely regret what they did though. Aww. So this scene really did deeply layer Matsumune way more. And that explains the significance about that man with the huge ass blade and Matsumune and that bit in the opening now. So that man has to have been his master in the opening. Oh my. Okay, I wasn't expecting his master to be motherfucking Oa. Well then. Talk about massive emotional escalation there. Hmm. And I kind of like the exposition here too because it doesn't feel out of place and it explains why things are in the deep shit state that they are, at least in this specific bit. Oh, that cat doesn't deserve to be sliced. That cat's just trying to survive. Oh. Yeah, I mean, cat's just trying to do what it's trying to do to survive. I think that's impressive. And I kind of like this bit too. It shows you how much Joe respects nature. Hmm. All right, finally, we got to see a full look on his face now. And now let's contextualize why he was crying at the thought of what he did to Hoa those 500 years ago. Hmm. It's just a shame as Hoa just became batshit insane, though. I mean, hey, not too many got to experience the worst and best of Hoa. That's the difference. Okay. At least finally explain why he became the evil sack of trash that he is now. That sounds similar towards what Anna was doing when. Okay. Yo, that sounds similar to Anna's situation, actually, because she was also able to do similar feats of reading thoughts. And also the things coming with demons coming out, too. That could explain why in an earlier episode, they emphasize the amount of power that Anna has. And how she was able to control like those, what is it, like those two spirit creature things that were under Hoa. That actually puts a lot into perspective now. I mean, I'm not gonna blame Matsumori. I mean, Hoa saved his life. Anyone in his spot would feel the same. Man, Hoa causing pain to a lot of people is what was wrong. Okay, I guess I wasn't wrong then with comparing both of them because I was like, yeah, Anna's able to do what Hoa used to be able to do. And I'm assuming he's gonna, once he succeeds, he's gonna be able to rest in peace. That's gonna be my guess because they're showing Matsumune now, but they don't show him off in any of the recent episodes. So my guess is after he fixes patching up and a situation, he's gonna be able to finally completely rest in peace. That's gonna be my guess. But overall, wow, this episode, in just a small amount of time, I already Matsumune one of my favorites because, for one, just the characterization, seeing that he has major regrets in his life, and even though, yes, killing Hoa was the right thing, I love how he questions whether that truly was the right thing or not, considering that Hoa did save his life, and he got to see the nice sides of Hoa that normally other people wouldn't be able to see. So I like this. It makes the scene where he's crying really justified. And now that also explains why he's cheering up in this bit in the ED too. It explains it all now. Oh, that's sweet. And aside from that, this gives a lot of characterization for Anna too. Seeing how this episode emphasized that no, Anna really isn't a hard ass. She was just trying to keep Yo safe in the previous episode. And I thought that was actually really sweet. It makes Anna a better character than she already was to begin with. I mean, holy cow, this episode did a lot for her. And it really shows you Yo's bravery because he was willing to take on that demon that came out of, no, I wouldn't say came out of Anna, but that materialized itself to give Anna some time to run to get Matsumune. Yo was willing to do that, and I thought that was absolutely cool because it shows his true bravery because he didn't know how to use Furikyu at that time, and yet he was still willing to take on a demon. I gotta say, that is some sheer badassery right there, straight up. So this episode does a lot of actually making Yo a better character than he already was. Seeing what he does even when the odds are stacked against him. And aside from showing us how much of a sweet person Anna is, I love how it shows you the regret of Matsumune too. I think it makes him a deeper character. Thought, the animation quality could have been better in some places, but since the emphasis wasn't on action, it wasn't as noticeable as the other episodes. Artwork was at the very least on model. Voice performances were great. And that's why if I had to rate the episode overall on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8.25 out of 10. Even though the animation was bad, the script was so good that it elevated the episode to a whole nother height. Which goes to show you that the script for this series is so good that it succeeds in spite of Studio Bridge. Because Studio Bridge, they don't enhance the script of the series. Like, it just shows you that the material of Shaman King, like its source material, is strong. That the series can be fun to watch even with Studio Bridge giving it atrocious animation. So credit to the writing staff of Shaman King and also the Shaman King mangaka for making such a great story. Oh, Hideyuki Take. Credits to him for making such a good script that it can still stand on its own 2 feet despite such a terrible adaptation from Studio Bridge. So that takes skill. Because there are some anime that if the anime adaptation is bad and the animation quality is bad, that'd be hard to get into. But this series is easy to get into even with the horde visuals. So credit to him. But yeah. Thank you very much, y'all, for watching my video. Hope y'all share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.